Hey Capricorn, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This is going to be your weekly reading, the 13th to the 22nd. It's a little over a week. This is going to be different than normal weekly readings. We're going to go with straight ladies first, then straight men. Then we're going to go with a reading for the LGBTQ community. All right, so ladies first, straight ladies first. What do we need to know, please? Wow, you're on the right pathway, whatever's going on. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good, fill us in here. Straight Capricorn ladies, too many. Straight Capricorn ladies, what do we need to know about their reading? Too many. Sorry, guys, we're getting clumps. Just one or two at a time, or I'm not going to take them. There we go. Wow, beautiful. You've got pathway, you've got change. What else? Straight Capricorn ladies, what else do they need to know here, please? Okay, and if someone was wearing a mask or there's something that was being hidden, it's coming out. All right, we've got, let me just look. For, at the bottom, you have marriage. So this could involve some kind of partnership. All right, we're going to put that up here. We got pathway. We got change. This could be a move as well, or could be traveling as well. We've got the mask, and we've got clarity coming in. This was something that was confusing, cloudy. We weren't sure what was going on. There's some kind of clearing coming, some kind of freedom coming. There is a change coming. This is all on your divinely guided path. The pathway, beautiful energy. Something was confusing. Somebody might have been hiding something or hiding their true selves. It has to do with some kind of partnership. The marriage card doesn't literally have to mean marriage, although it can. Some kind of a partnership, some kind of a contract, a marriage, whatever it is. It's going to be different for each of you. Something's getting cleared up here because something was being hidden or something was confusing. Give me a little more information, please. Capricorn, straight ladies reading. What else do we need to know about this reading? Beautiful. We've got family and we've got optimism. I love this optimism card. It reminds me of abundance. Look at all the abundance around this person as they look out to the beautiful universe. Beautiful. So this could involve family. It could involve a marriage. There's something very optimistic that someone is focused on here. Let's get you some after tarot and find out what else is happening here. So something's getting cleared up. In fact, before we go into that, I want to clarify the mask and find out what this was. Tell me about the mask, please. The mice, troublemakers. All right, so you had family members that were causing problems. Absolutely. There was some kind of problems being caused by family members. This is This is more than one person. This is a group of troublemakers. With the family card, look, 3 and a baby back there. And we've got 3 mice here. Very interesting. What is that? Oh, 4. There's a baby back there. It's like one's divided from the rest. See how there's one back there by itself? Same thing in this picture. There's one back there by itself. So there could have been a younger child being left out of something. There could have been something's going on here. But they were wearing masks. So there's 3 troublemakers in some way. There could be more, could be less. But in these pictures for the majority of you, this is going to be a group. This is a group of troublesome family members that caused problems. They could have caused problems in a marriage. They could have caused problems in a relationship, a contract, whatever this is. They could have been, if we're not talking family for you guys, we're talking about people you think of as family or your workmates or your, something happened here. You're on the right path. Something's changing, something's getting cleared up, and it's probably due to you staying optimistic even though all this was going on around you. Let's get you a couple of after tarot. All right, for the straight Capricorn ladies, what comes next in this situation? Somebody was definitely left out in the cold here. Truth's coming out. This could even be a legal judgment, possibly. Oh, wow. This card keeps trying to come out. End of a cycle of betrayal here, that someone ends up ending this old cycle and ends up with the Ace of Swords, the truth and victory, just like the King of Swords. Some kind of truth coming in. Some kind of maybe even legal judgment. Bottom of the deck, judgment comes in. Wow, this is interesting. There were some kind of secrets around this partnership. Look at this, bottom of the deck, the moon and the partnership. There's something, somebody was definitely left out in the cold. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, changes coming. These all mean changes coming. When you get to these 5s, especially in after tarot, because this is like getting the 5s in reverse in regular tarot, meaning you're coming out of a time of grief, coming out of a time of loss, coming out of a time of being left out in the cold. This woman's getting up and going inside. She's like, I'm not going to be left out in the cold anymore. And this person is looking at the full cups and no longer focused on the 3 that are spilled. 333 everywhere. For some of you, this could have been a third-party situation. For some of you, this is family members. This whole thing where this secrets around this partnership, judgment comes in, truth comes out. It was all divinely guided. It's bringing in balance. It's bringing in justice to the situation. I feel like somebody is, this could very well be legal judgment. You have justice, judgment, and King of Swords. And even this 10 of Swords gives you the Ace of Swords and after tarot. Truth, victory, legal everywhere. So for some of you, this is overcoming a family situation where people were wearing masks. They were troublemakers. They were liars, whatever they were doing. I hope that this pans out for whoever this is for. This has probably been my longest reading of these short readings that I did, but it seemed really important. So good luck, Capricorn ladies. Let's move on to Capricorn straight men. All right, so Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading for Capricorn straight men? The 13th to the 22nd of September 2020. Distant horizons, wealthy man, and the child. All right, let me get one more. Can I get another card here, please? Capricorn straight men. Oops, we got 2. Okay, we got the house and we got change. All right, so there's some kind of change coming in. It could be, we've got distant horizons and wealthy man. So for me, distant horizons could be, it's a really beautiful card. It's kind of like the sun card in a way, like things are getting cleared up. Things are getting better. Someone's going to get more stable. Their ships are coming in. We've got the wealthy man. We've got the child, which could just be a brand new beginning, or it could have to do with the child. We have the house, and we have change. So for some of you, you're moving. House and change together, this is moving. To a new home, you might be moving to a really, oh, look. I can't kid you not. This was right at the bottom, the house. Some of you are definitely moving home. You got house twice. All right, so some of you are moving to a brand new home. Some of you came into some kind of money or are about to come into some kind of money here. For some of you, this could be a man in your life that's coming into something. I feel like it's for Capricorn men, so I definitely feel like there's something coming in for you. It could be financial, but wealthy man doesn't really have to mean a man that's loaded with money. It's a man who has it all. I have the house, I have the family, I have the child, I have a nice home, a nice car, like I have it all. This is a really, really very nice reading about either this is something new with your child, or this is something just new, because the child could represent an actual child, but it mostly represents something brand new coming in, almost always, for the majority of people. But no matter what this is, for some of you, you might be moving closer to your kids. You might be coming home from military, something like that. All right, let's get you a few more here. What else do we need? Oh, I forgot to do your oracle cards. What else do we need to know, please, about this reading for a straight Capricorn men? What's the message here, please? We've got fragmented energy. Let's get another one. Can we get another one? Straight Capricorn men. Kindred partnership. Wow. All right. So fragmented energy and kindred partnership. Let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, victim mentality's at the bottom and fear. So something's been going on here. Victim mentality and fear. Somebody's been very emotional. Look, see all the emotions flooding in. See, this is victim mentality. Somebody's been stuck in a fearful position of this, very emotional. It's very emotional. It has to do with some kind of kindred partnership. And, you know, with fragmented pieces, I feel like this is like, see how the one piece that's missing is right where her heart is. There's other pieces missing too, but that's the one you see right away when you see this card. There's something, this fragmented energy, I feel like somebody really needs to work on their emotional well-being. Somebody's been really going through a hard time where they're feeling, you know, victim mentality, fear. This is all fear-based emotional stuff. Maybe afraid to enter into a new partnership because you were hurt in the old one. There's change coming in. There's definite change coming in for someone. I feel like someone has a real chance at something new and to like put these puzzle pieces back together, but they're afraid. There's some kind of a kindred partnership available for you, or you're afraid to accept it because of the fact that, you know, you might have been hurt before, but this is all new energy trying to come in for you. This is, you know, it's really nice energy. It's with that distant horizons. It's solid. It's stable. It's like your ship's coming in. But they're saying, please don't be fearful, because in order to get these little fragmented pieces back together, you got to heal. Something's got to heal here. All right, let's get you some after tarot on it and see what comes next. What comes next here, please, for the Capricorn straight men? What comes next for this reading? What comes next for anyone who will resonate with this reading? Protecting. What else? Oh, that's too many. Let's put them back. Give me one more, please. Just one more. That's what Capricorn ladies got that as well. All right, what we have here is someone who is dumping out the old, but they have choices. Like, look at all this person's looking at, I have new options, but I'm going to have to release the old. That's this pain. This is about dumping out that emotions. This is protection mode. This is the wounded warrior. I mean, you might have someone who wants to stand beside you and has your back, but you've been very fearful, too emotional to let any kind of kindred partnership in. They're saying you're going to need to pull on your inner strength to release this old past. Let it go. These fragmented pieces are fragmented because of this old fear of loss, this inability to let someone new in. And they're saying, look, you have the opportunity of all new. You have change. You have the beautiful home, you can have a beautiful family, but you're afraid to. Truth and clarity coming in here with the King of Swords. And for you, even though this is a straight men reading, I am getting the fact that for some of you, this could be a man that you're, you know, thinking about having some kind of life with. I mean, hey, we can't control what Spirit sends through on these readings. So for some of you, this could be, you know, for two men. All right, let me get another one. And this could be business partnership. It doesn't have to be love. But I have to say, I mean, with kindred partnership there, it does look very loving. But it could be two men that are in partnership. All right, let me get another one card, please, here for what comes next. Yeah, I mean, look, someone's going to take what's theirs and take off because there's a new opportunity on the table. I'm telling you, somebody has an opportunity of a new partnership, a new kindred partnership. Ace of Wands, it could be work for some of you, doesn't have to be. But they're going to have to walk away from something. They're going to have to let go of something that's been very emotional, dumping out the old emotions, letting this fear and this anxiety and this loss go so that you can put back these fragmented pieces and allow a new kindred partnership to walk in whatever area it is for you. For some of you, this feels like business. For some of you, it feels like love, whether it's male or female. But I will say that this is like, it doesn't have to be love. It could just be happiness, joy, something you're really going to love. For some of you, it's new kindred partnership or friendship or love with your child, like rekindling something that was maybe torn apart years ago, or, just developing a stronger bond in some way. Some of you, you might be just moving closer to where your children are, and this is going to make you really happy. Anyway, guys, let me know, because this reading had a lot of different stuff coming through on it. And it looks like there's new beginnings all around you. There's change and new beginnings everywhere. But there is a need to let go of something old and emotional so that these little pieces can go back together, especially the one where your heart chakra is, so that you can allow this. Anyway, guys, let me know. We're going to move on to our LGBTQ community reading. All right, so there's going to be no genders placed in this reading, so whatever works for you guys, please apply it as you will. I'm just going to put these back together separately so that they're spaced out, and if they come back out together, well, then that's the way it was meant to be. All right, so Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good, please send through the messages. For Capricorns who are members of the LGBTQ community, what do they need to know the most about this reading? Please, for September 13th to the 22nd, 2020. Oops. Capricorn. Toil and labor, could be about work. Marriage. Wealthy man came out again. They were separated in the deck, so they came out together again. All right, what else do we need to know? Bad health. And information coming in. So something coming in for Capricorn about bad health. I feel like this was supposed to be next to the marriage, having to do with this wealthy man. So this could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be an actual marriage, because we have toil and labor, wealthy man, marriage, bad health, and information coming in. So is this about a bad partnership in whatever way it is? Love, maybe. Or is this about business? Maybe. We also have imprisonment at the bottom. So somebody feels really stuck in this, whatever it is. I'm going to clarify imprisonment, please. Tell us more about imprisonment. Just one, please, for our LGBTQ community. Capricorn. Why? Okay. Okay, light shone on a situation. Give me one more on imprisonment, please. Now, this also could get cleared up. Let's see. Troublemakers. This is much like the last reading we just did for the men. A lot of the cards are repeats. And look at this giant deck. This is 2 decks of cards together. To get repeats is interesting. So, guys, you got... something's going to be seen about troublemakers, and the imprisonment. You feel stuck with a group of people that are really, Now, you could be the boss. We have toil and labor and wealthy man. You could be a partner to someone in some way. This could be love. This could be work. It doesn't matter. But with toil and labor, I feel. Now, for some of you, this is a difficult relationship. There's bad health, there's toil and labor, there's troublemakers, you feel stuck. So whether this is work or love, whatever it is. All right, I'm going to need to clarify a little for you. All right, let's get A little information on marriage. Why is marriage here? This can be any kind of partnership. Coffin. All right, so this is over. So this is a partnership that's ending or ended. It hasn't been easy either because the coffin card comes with a really heavy energy, toil and labor, right? All right, let's look at bad health. There's problems in this partnership, whatever kind of partnership it is. Bad health, please. Mountain. It's been heavy. It's been hard. It's been a mountain to climb. Tell me about the book. What's this information? What's the book? Capricorn LGBTQ community. Concern. All right, someone's concerned about some kind of information. Tell me about the wealthy man, because I don't know if this is you or them. Yeah, great fortune, loyalty. Wow, so we've got the wealthy man, and we've got loyalty, and we've got great fortune. So somebody's very loyal, or they're hoping for some kind of loyalty in a financial matter. This is a very heavy partnership. Something heavy happened here. There's been trouble stirred up. Someone feels completely stuck in this. Someone's, let me get loyalty and great fortune. Why is loyalty and great fortune here, please? Change. All right, what kind of change are we talking about here? Give me change. Despair. All right, so somebody is, wow, somebody's going through something heavy here. There's change. Like we go from great fortune to despair, or despair to great fortune. There is some kind of a change coming in here. This has been a very heavy situation. I feel like that's actually a good thing, because I feel like we could go from it being very heavy to changing, and there being some kind of loyalty where good fortune comes in. That could be the change. Something could get cleared up here with the clouds behind. The clouds shows a clearing and freedom. Somebody's felt, and this shows a someone who was stuck and getting clarity on, like, a clearing. So I almost feel like the heaviness involved in whatever this partnership is, whether it's love, whether it's business, whatever it is, whatever this has been so heavy because there's been troublemakers involved that literally ended a partnership. Somehow these people caused so much trouble that they ended a partnership. But the light is showing on this, because we had the clouds at the bottom showing that the light will shine through on this situation, and we have the sun. Tell me more about the clarity being gained here with the sun. Tell me more. It's ending. Why things ended. You're going to see why things ended. Tell us about the end here, the coffin. Tell us about the coffin. You have the coffin twice. Tell us about this ending with the coffin here twice, please. What do we need to know about it, please? Wow, we have the lilies and the house. So this, whatever this is, this could be a partnership that involved living together. This could have been a home together. This could have been the purchase of a home, the sale of the home. It could be in anything. Whatever ended here was divinely guided. It was for your own protection. No doubt about it. Somebody was being protected. And I can't help but noticing, bottom of the deck, false person. This could be a female, but it could also be a male. See how it shows either or both? You were being protected. Something ended about a living arrangement, a job arrangement, or a partnership in some way. You were being protected, and you're going to see that. I feel like information's going to come out that's going to let you see that this was spiritually guided. This whole thing was being spiritually guided on your behalf. Tell me about the lilies here with the house. Just the lilies with the house, please. Okay, we do have the key that fell out, but I didn't really like the way it came out. Tell me about the lilies with the house, although it's a beautiful card. The lilies with the house. I want one more just for backup here, please. Yeah, direction. Okay, so the thing is, the key fell out in a weird way. I'm very particular about how the cards come out. But the key would show that, love is the key to this cage getting open. Someone felt very imprisoned. And the compass came out. So a change of direction was needed here. A change of direction was what was the key to this situation, I feel. Give me one more on the lilies with the compass and the key. I feel like you were spiritually guided to change direction, or spirit changed directions for you in some way by causing something to happen here. Yeah. Look, something's getting cleared up, or something's being illuminated. I keep feeling something getting illuminated. Now the bridge is here as well that flipped over, and this could have been that what's going to be seen, what's going to be shown is that the two of you were going to be on different paths here. You've needed to go down different paths. That's why your direction got changed. It was absolutely a gift from Spirit. I really believe that. A second ago, oh, here it is. Look. This is, to me, always feels like love and a gift. This is blessed. The clovers, the flowers, this is blessed. Whatever happened here was a blessing. It might not feel that way right now. For some of you, I feel like this was painful, this was hurtful, and I feel like you're going to see why things changed for you. I feel like it will be illuminated. That it was a blessing. This was a definite blessing. This was like a gift from Spirit for you to change directions. You will see that. You were on two different paths, and this was Spirit's way of saying, no, we had to protect you. Whatever it is. All right, let's, what else do we need to know about this reading? What comes next for our LGBTQ community? What comes next for anyone who will resonate with this reading? And remember, no gender place. This could just as well be a wealthy woman as a wealthy man. I don't want gender placed on my readings, even though I said wealthy man, that's what showed up. Any of these cards could be male, female, male and male, female and female. Please place them as you will. Okay, LGBTQ community, what comes next for anyone who will resonate with this reading? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, what else? Oh, this tried to pop out again. A minute ago, that tried to pop out. And yeah, I have to say the devil was at the bottom. This could have been a toxic, very karmic relationship or partnership of whatever kind. What else do we... Because this can be a soul contract or this could be a physical contract. I feel like Spirit stepped in to end whatever this was. What else do we need to know about what comes next here? Just one. Oh, that's too many. That damn devil, man. Look at these. You've got to see these. I have got to show you. I'm not going to keep them all, but you got to see. Look how heavy these energies are. We've got the Seven of Swords person who's probably karmic, trying to get away with something. That's getting blown up. They're getting caught. Look. So whatever's happening, this person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo man, or this could be you experiencing this with this person. This is somebody who was being greedy. See, this person's trying to, they want everything. I want. Give me more. Enough's never enough. Somebody who's being greedy. So, wow, I burnt a card. I have a candle going over here. I burnt it a little bit. So there's something going on. Somebody's getting caught being greedy. All right, somebody was being toxic. That's why we have despair and great fortune. Somebody's trying to take something from someone. It's some kind of a partnership. This is a contract. If it's not a physical contract in business, this is a spiritual contract between two people. And this doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. Okay, because remember, we're doing the LGBTQ community. And like I said, I'm not going to put gender on these readings. But I keep saying man because man shows up. But you know, guys, you can flip this energy. This very well is probably you coming through as the Capricorn dealing with all this shady stuff. Look at it. You were bound to this person. That's why you felt imprisoned, either physically or spiritually. Other people cause problems here. I feel definitely the light's going to be shown on this situation. And you're being protected in some way. This has been a spiritually guided ending. We're at all tens here. I mean, this is it. We only pulled out a few after tarot cards, and 3 of them are tens. The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. This is over. This is completion. The Tower comes in and wipes the slate clean, takes everything down to the ground. Done. But this needed to be blown up. This was toxic. This was karmic. This was bad. All right, guys, I really wanted a more positive reading for my LGBTQ community, but at the same time, you know what? Maybe somebody needed to see this reading. Maybe you needed to know that Spirit stepped in. Maybe you needed to know that this person who was doing whatever they were doing is going to get caught in their own web of deceit here. I definitely feel as though for some of you this was business related. For some of you it was love related. But there's been gifts that have come into you that you're not aware of, that have come in through Spirit. This blowing up is virtually a gift from Spirit. It's to detach you from what had you imprisoned. These are imprisonment cards. Okay, it's to, end whatever this was for you and end the cycle of betrayal. Tens everywhere. Done, done, done. This cycle is completely done. Or it's about to be. Okay? All right, guys. I wish that it was more positive, but it is what it is. If you have any Virgo in your chart, you might want to check the Virgo reading because their LGBTQ reading was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. So if you have it anywhere in your chart, please check it. I hope it resonates with all of you. All right, angels, what do you want anyone who will resonate with this reading to know about or focus on from the bottom, please? Truth, trust, and expect. Wow. Expectancy. And that, see how there's like a little present to be opened? Expect something great. There were signs that Spirit was sending you a gift in here. All right. These are like gifts from Spirit. All right. Trust and truth. So this is all about trusting that someone might come to you and give you that information you needed and trust that it's the truth. Expect the best. Expect this gift from Spirit. Expect it to be what's right for you. Even though I can clearly see something's definitely getting flattened here. It might not feel great when it happens. Sometimes the Tower can really sting. But the truth is, whatever comes of this is going to be great. Like, it's what was meant to be for you. It's meant to release you from something. I feel like there were troublemakers everywhere involved in here that caused you issues. I feel like you will see this. You will know this. I don't know if you knew already. I don't know if you realized that there were troublemakers causing you problems. I think you were expecting some kind of loyalty and instead got pretty much stabbed in the back, just like this card here shows that 10 of Swords. Totally betrayed. Now, keep in mind, this can go vice versa. This could be someone you care about going through this. This could be the opposite person going through this. Please flip-flop if you need to flip-flop. There are gifts involved in this situation that you are yet to discover because the sun is going to illuminate them. There's something that's coming through that's going to illuminate things for you. And I feel that clouds card that kept coming out just backed that up. Like, don't worry. Somebody's going to expose the fact that you were being trapped in something. Somebody's going to expose the fact that there were troublemakers involved that caused issues for you. Anyway, guys, I hope that this helps in some way. It's very cryptic to me, so I hope it resonated with you. If it was your reading, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know that we connected energy. I hope that you enjoyed the way we broke things up this week for each group to have their own reading. This seemed really important for someone. I know it's not going to resonate with all of you, but for whoever it is, good luck with this. It feels like you really need some support here, and I feel like you're getting it from spirit, if no one else. Okay. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great week. If you need a personal reading, my information is directly beneath this video in the description area. Just reach out to me by email. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.